Well, most people were thinking the FA Cup was going to be a foregone conclusion given that Manchester City would be up against a Manchester United side that finished in 8th position in the Premier League. Well, guess what? All of y'all are going to be eating your words because Manchester United have won the FA Cup 2-0 courtesy of goals from Alejandro Garnacho as well. 2-1. 2-1. Oh, 2-1. Oh, it was 2-1. Okay. So 2-1, but still 2-1, and at this point you're thinking, all right, maybe City could have done much better, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the score line is 2-1 in favor of Manchester United. So congratulations first off to Man United. They have in fact won their only silverware of the season, and it's a good trophy to have been winning. More importantly, it seals Europa League qualification for them next season, because again, going into next season they had no European football from their league position, given that they had finished in 8th position in the league. 8th position was not good enough to get them even the Conference League, but they have in fact gone on to win the FA Cup, guarantee themselves a Europa League spot. That means Chelsea, who finished in 6th position, will drop down and go to the Conference League for next season. So that is one major positive for United. The other, of course, being that they managed to end the season with a trophy. It's always good to be winning silverware. And of course, we know that even last year, with Erik ten Hag at the helm, they won the Carabao Cup. So now that's 2 seasons, 2 trophies. Relative, you could say, improvement, even though overall there have been question marks over whether or not United are heading in the right direction. Which of course brings me to my next point. Is this going to be a repeat of the 2016 FA Cup final? For those of you who don't know what happened back then, well, Manchester United had won the FA Cup final 2-1, beating a Crystal Palace side that, truth be told, had done a lot to deserve winning that title, but of course ended up falling short on the final day. That game, however, was pretty much the end game, the last game for then manager Louis van Gaal, who there were plenty of news reports doing the rounds that he would be sacked and replaced by Mourinho. He didn't believe them, but the fact of the matter is that 5 days after winning the FA Cup, he was in fact sacked and then was replaced by Jose Mourinho. Now, Erik ten Hag also, there's no guarantees as of yet, let's say, over his future. There have been reports doing the rounds that United's new part-time owners, which is of course Ineos, the company owned by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, they have decided to move past Ten Hag, and that they're going to be announcing sooner rather than later that Ten Hag is going to be out of a job. Now again, they didn't give an official confirmation, but media leaks like this, let's just put it this way, there is no smoke without fire. And what this means that potentially you could be seeing a repeat of what happened in 2016. A Dutch manager whose position was under some threat, well, ended up winning a trophy only to be sacked a few days later. Will Ten Hag meet the same fate? It's not quite confirmed yet, but again, Ten Hag only has a year left on his deal and hasn't exactly gotten the most ringing of endorsements from Ineos, who, it was worth noting, actually do have sporting control of Manchester United. So any sporting related decisions such as sacking the manager is very much in their remit. And if they want to, they very well can. Now, of course, there have been reports doing the rounds that that's not going to be the case, that they're going to be sacking Ten Hag. Whether or not that happens, we don't really know yet. But if it does, it's definitely going to be a contentious, controversial decision, despite the fact that Ten Hag himself has often found himself under pressure more often than not. But the fact is, he's delivered 2 trophies in 2 seasons, European football, back-to-back seasons. Maybe the owners should be patient. That will, of course, be the questions that they will be asking. But we'll only know for sure once we get a confirmation, if we get a confirmation that Ten Hag has been sacked. As of now, though, congratulations to Manchester United fans. Enjoy this victory. Given the turgid season you all had, it's very good to have been ending it with a trophy. Do you guys think, though, that Ten Hag should be sacked? Do you think United should give him more time? You think they should go for someone else? You can let us know all of that in the comments below. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tap that bell. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app. And if you're already on the channel, well, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side, it is goodbye.